The Big Show on Hodaki. Thanks to Night and Day. For the best milkshakes, thick shakes, and super thick shakes.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Thursday afternoon, the 18th of January, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day. Keyzie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Life's really good, Jase. The sun is shining, at least up here in Auckland. Tomorrow we leave for Tauranga to be reunited with Mogi to do a live show at Mount Bruco there on the main street before the Black Clash. I'm fizzed up, but...
Can I just say, what a remarkable turnaround in your attitude and mood there. That's very professional of you, Keyzie, because when you came in today, you were in a hurrah of a mood.
There we go.
My
Actually,
God,
just
it was an absolute shocker.
Jase, just on being in a hurrah of a mood, actually.
This is breaking news.
Now, I don't know what's going on here, but
are you taking this, are you?
Oh, we've got our great mate Pugs in the studio with us. What's up, Pugs? What are you doing here?
There haven't been many times where we've had breaking news right out the gate.
No.
Of a show.
Must be important.
It's usually when there's been a crime committed.
That's right.
Okay. Now, I don't know which part of starving your producers is funny, but I've just gone to make my lunch for the day.
Sure.
And my open can of sweet chili chop chicken has gone missing. Now, as if it's not enough that I come in here...
Work your ass off, can I say?
Oh, thank you. Plug your headphones in. Grab your little... Sorry. Just print out your show rundown.
Do the whole
Jase. Grab your pen. Plug your headphones in for you. Make sure they're the right ones.
Sure, man.
There's only one pair that you really like.
Yeah.
Make your videos. Do your socials. Set up your OBs. I have to do it while hungry.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you...
Keyzie.
Jase, don't... Actually, am I a suspect right now, Pugs?
Yeah, because
You're actually not.
I actually feel like there was an accusation in that. I mean...
Yes,
that
there is.
Whoever...
Sorry. Let me be clear. There is an accusation, Jase.
Right.
Historically, you have been the one to take the food item. The only thing I have a massive issue with is last time we were able to find out who committed the crime of the lollycake bowlers via camera footage.
Sure.
My can of sweet chili chop chicken that was half open was on the bench in the kitchen. There's no cameras out there.
Can I just make a very quick point before we get into the show proper? I made the point about chop chili chicken that...
Sweet chili.
Sweet chili chicken. Keyzie was like, oh my God, I love chop sweet chili chicken.
Yeah, I was supporting Pugs.
I find it outrageous that I am the suspect in the scenario. When I look at... there's an oily residue running down Keyzie's cheek.
You know full well that's always there.
Good Lord.
You picked up the can of sweet chili chop chicken and examined it close up. So actually, you were the last person seen with this sweet chili chop chicken half can open.
Before you start looking at what song's coming up next, just where did you put the chicken? Let's just get it done now.
I'd like to eat so we can get on with the show, Jase.
Tell them where you put it.
Now listen, you can always text us on 343. You can send us a talk back.
Old fast hands Hoyt.
And let us know who you think stole the chicken, the chop chili chicken.
And why it's Jase.
Yeah. Just tell us where you put it.
I am outraged.
Here's Queens of the Stone Age.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Manic Street Preachers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 13 minutes past 4 o'clock, and everyone can relax, okay? Because Pugsan found his missing can of chili chicken. What is it?
Chop chili chicken.
Chop
it's
chili
essentially
chicken.
Tuna in a can, but the chicken version.
Yeah, the chicken version. What actually ended up happening, and can I just make the point, Hoity J just shockingly accused of playing some sort of game here.
Right, so it wasn't you.
No, well, what happened was he had it in his...
He had it in his head.
Well, he had it in his hand and he had wandered into one of the sort of side offices there and placed it down and forgot because
Right.
we were chatting about something,
Oh.
and so I helped him find it. You know, it was just in the spare
Pugs.
office here, so that was good. He was a bit filthy though, Keyzie, because his rice had gone a bit cold.
Right, okay, and he probably felt bad about accusing you.
Yeah, he did. But that's all good, man. I mean, he's a backbone.
It does seem. It seems out of character for him to just wander around and put stuff down randomly. That's more of a hoity
in fairness
thing.
to Pugs, he was massively under the hammer. There's a lot
Right.
going on. You came in all prima donnery today. And,
Yeah, bring
and
me
we
into it.
just
Yeah.
demand.
Yeah,
now,
that's right.
listen. I don't know if you've heard about the talkback option in the show now and available on Radio Hodaki. If you listen to us on the iHeartRadio app, there's a little microphone there. If you press that, you can send us a direct voice message to the studio, Keyzie?
That's right, Jase. For example, Lee sent this one in yesterday.
G'day fellas, you probably remember last year I sent in a wee jingle about Keyzie. This one's a rock ballad and it definitely has bones. Keyzie, got a mustache on your face. Keyzie, Mrs. left his bed without a trace. Keyzie, your snoring can be heard from outer space. So Keyzie, you were such a disgrace.
Thank you very much for that, Lee. Referring to my wife leaving me in the middle of the night because I was snoring so badly.
Yeah, because you were steamed and because of your massive honk.
Here's one for you, Jase, I believe. Now, this talkback was sent in by Pat Dog.
Pat Dog. Oh, Pat Dog.
Yeah,
Sweet.
you know Pat Dog,
Yeah,
eh?
totally, man.
Yeah, here we go.
Hoity Jay, how are your bolos?
Would you care to respond to that?
What, is that it?
That's it.
How are my bullos?
Yeah, how are they?
Oh, they're hanging fine, thanks. What was his name?
Pat Dog.
Pat Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. No, my bullos are good at the moment, actually.
That's good. We'll just keep us abreast of that situation if you could.
Keep you abreast of my bullos.
Yes, please.
Yeah, no worries. Now, listen, just a reminder to everyone that texts in on 3483 or sends us a talkback, goes in the draw, or gives us a call on 0800 Hodaki, goes in the draw to win a $50 night day voucher. Let's have a bit of Led Zepp, shall we?
Yeah, and just on the old night and day vouchers, we got heaps of them. So it's worth corresponding, 3483 to text, iHeartRadio, talkback, 0800 Hodaki for the old phone calls there, Jase?
Yeah, good stuff, mate.
So good.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, REM there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 25 minutes past 4 o'clock. It's actually really funny, Keyzie, that you've come in such a foul mood today because I've had a shocking day myself.
Really?
Yeah, man.
So just because I don't feel like I'm in a bad mood, but I must be, right?
Well,
'Cause you're saying
it's
I
just
am.
the vibes you're giving out, man, and the
Right.
smashing the glass against the wall before
against the
and,
wall, yeah.
and just lashing out at Pugs, which was not okay with me, by the way.
Okay, sorry, Pugs.
Just quietly, man.
So what happened at the bank?
Well, let me get to the bank. My day started very badly. All the parts were taken in the gym.
Oh, right, we're going through this.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
that was bad.
Yeah.
Got home to have my smoothie.
Yeah.
No bananas.
You're joking.
No bananas.
No potassium.
I went up to my local dairy there when he usually has bananas. He didn't have bananas.
At the
Keyzie.
dairy that usually has bananas?
Yeah, there was
What?
no bananas. I was filthy. But this is a true story, and I know that weird stuff happens to me, man.
Sorry, is this a spooky music, weird stuff?
No,
it's not.
It's not.
Okay.
But I have weird interactions with people.
You
and
do.
I don't know why that is. I just do.
You attract weirdos, and just weird things that could happen to you will definitely happen to you.
Yeah.
Like-
Like if we're walking down the street and some crazy person comes up to us, it'll be me he talks to, not you.
That's right. I'll keep going.
Yeah. But anyway, so you'll be aware of the fact that I lost my wallet in Australia.
Yes.
Second time in 3 months. Real pain in the rectum, that was. Massive pain. Get home.
Is that where you keep it?
I got home, right, cancel all my cards,
Right.
order a new card.
Yeah.
So I get the new card
Yeah.
on Monday.
Yeah.
And it says, of course, enter your PIN number on your online banking and then go and make a transaction, you're good to go. It'll activate your account.
Right.
So I put my PIN number in and I go to do a purchase to buy some bananas at my local dairy there.
Right.
It doesn't work.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that's weird. Try again. Doesn't work. So I go, oh, for sake.
Yeah.
I have to go to the bank. I went to the bank, and this
Okay.
is what happened at the bank. I went up to the lady at the bank and I said, listen, I just got this new card sent to me because I lost my wallet, so I got a replacement card sent. And she said, okay. And I said, but I put a PIN number in it, but it's not working. And she said, okay, well, swipe it and put your PIN in. So I swiped it and put my PIN in. And she said, oh, no, that's not working.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, I know that because that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, it's got a restriction on it. And I said, oh, well, why would it have a restriction on it? And she said, I don't know.
Right.
And I said, well, as I say, I got sent this on Monday and I put my PIN in and I want to use it, so it's not working. And she said, the bank didn't send you that card.
Really?
I swear to God. And I went, sorry? And she said, the bank didn't send you that card. And I said, I got this card sent to me in the mail on Monday.
Did it have your name written on the front of it?
It had my name on the front of it. It had the bank's name on it.
Yeah.
It was a legitimate card. I got sent it on Monday. I put the PIN in and it didn't work.
Yeah.
And she said the bank didn't send you that card. And by now I'm going, what the is going on? I didn't say that to her because I'm not rude to people.
You were thinking it.
So I held it up in front of her and I said, this is the card that the bank sent me. Who else would have sent it to me?
Right, because where I'm sitting, I think she's accusing you of having stolen it.
But I showed her my ID.
Yeah, right, okay.
You know what I mean? So she knew that I was a legitimate person.
Right, okay.
And I said, so I just want to take the restriction off it. And she
Right.
said, oh, well, we can't do that. And I went, well, what do you mean you can't do that? And she said, you'll have to go to a bigger branch like New Lynn. Or
What?
something like that. And I was like, why is that? Why? You're a bank. Can't you just do it here? And she was like, oh, no, we're just a sort of, I can't remember the word she used.
Oh, sperm bank.
No, Keyzie, it wasn't that weird.
Oh, I thought it was a classic
but
mix-up.
End of the story, she said, well, I can't help you. And
Right.
that was the most bizarre thing. Then I went home, went on my phone, and it was blocked. So I took it off blocked on my phone, and she's all tickety-boo.
Oh, okay. So what you've done is you've blocked your card on your app. Was it your app?
Yes.
And then you got sent a new one, which is the exact identical copy of the one you lost, and you haven't unblocked that. And so you just needed to unblock it on your app.
Oh.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Foo Fighters there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 4:38.
Jase recently discovered about you that I didn't actually realise, and we've since bonded over, you, me, and Pugs as well. Your love of video games.
Yeah, man.
I didn't actually realise this. You kept it quiet.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not something that I tend to brag about. It's just something I like to do in my quiet time. I probably spend 3 or 4 hours a night, gaming.
Really?
Yeah.
And I know that you've played a lot of the games.
Eyes to the front, Keyzie.
I know that you've played a lot of the games that I'm currently playing, and
Yes.
you've finished a lot of them. So have you, I'm pretty sure you have you finished Bikini Madness?
Yeah, it's a good one, actually.
It's hard, though.
Yeah, it is really hard. You just got to figure out how to get through, that's all.
Yeah. So I'm on Bikini Madness at the moment. I'm on level 16.
Oh, okay.
I think there's 30 levels in it, so I'm only halfway.
Yeah, 30.
So there's the level I'm on, level 16, is the one where you're on the volcano.
Yes.
The volcano lair, and the bad guy's there, and you're playing the main character of Bikini Madness.
Yes.
Who did you go for, by the way? I went for Barbara.
Right, I went for Andy.
Andy.
Yeah, but female Andy, obviously.
Oh, yeah,
Andi.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, with the red bikini.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I went red bikini as well.
Oh, okay.
And I've got the Buzzy Bazooka, right, which you unlock in the level before.
Yes.
And you're supposed to shoot it and hit the bad guy, and then stop the volcano from erupting. You know that bit?
Yes.
I cannot hit him with the Buzzy Bazooka. And every time I try, it just does not work, and I run out of Buzzy rounds.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's funnily enough, Keyzie, I actually got stuck on this about the same level.
Right.
16. And the thing about games like this is you don't want me to give you the answer.
Right.
Because then that will just destroy the experience for you. But I will give you a massive hint in terms of getting through, because it took me ages to figure out level 16 side boob. Okay, I'm just going to say, side boob bauble. Side boob.
Oh, that is
because
so obvious.
Level 16, there's a lot of side boob.
Yeah.
I won't give you any more than that, but that's
okay.
all you probably need to know.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
Did you unlock the motorboat?
Yes.
Because you need that to get to the volcano, right?
Yeah, well, obviously, that's level 5.
Yeah. Okay, just checking.
Did you get through level 11, it was?
Level 11,
the nipple ring?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got through it just.
Yeah.
God, that was a hell of a climax.
I'll tell you what, I lost a lot of nipples in that.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you only get 10 of them.
Yeah, well, that's right, because the ring wasn't staying in there. They were just ripping out, Keyzie.
Yeah. Because and the thing is, I'm desperate to get this game done because I'm keen as to play Poon Wars.
Yeah. I just started that one, actually. I was up till 3 this morning playing Poon Wars.
Recommend it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Poon Wars. Yeah.
So good. Is this
Maybe
Finley
get through Bikini Madness first.
Okay, yeah, I will.
Poon Wars is pretty intense.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Smashing Pumpkins here on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 4 minutes to 5 o'clock. Coming up after 5, of course, as always, your chance to win $1 million. Also, I got the pen out over the summer break and wrote a bit of poetry, Keyzie.
That's right. I think we were going to do this yesterday, but you didn't get time.
Yeah, we did. We ran out of time. But and also we've got a prize to give away. Some lucky punter out there gets to join you and old Mogi in the spa for the Black Clash on the weekend.
That's right. The Hot Spring Spa T20 Black Clash in association with Wolfbrook is this Saturday. We will be at the front of the party zone, myself and old Mogi in backbone speedos. We've got a spare pair for a lucky winner. We ran the competition over summer, so we'll be calling the winner next. So if you entered that draw, keep your phone on. We could be calling you soon.
Just on the speedo front, by the way, I know you've got a few issues with that, and your wife even had a little chat to you. We'll be talking about that after 5 o'clock too.
Really?
Keyzie and speedos.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day on this glorious summer's day. I just want to take a moment out too to say happy birthday to my daughter Millie today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 24. Easy. Hey? Geez, that makes me feel old, I tell you what.
Well, you're only, how much older than her? 20 years.
20 years. Well, just a little bit under, yeah.
Yeah, how old were you when you had her?
I started early, as they say,
because she's one of your youngest too, isn't she?
Yeah, for sure she is. Now, listen, I want to remind people that everyone that texts through on 3483 or sends a talkback on the iHeartRadio app and or gives us a call on Radio Hodaki.
0800 Hodaki.
What did I say?
Radio Hodaki.
0800 Hodaki goes in the draw for a 50-day night.
$50
night and day voucher. My God, what a mare that was.
Yeah, of course, night and day. It's all around the country. Your one-stop shop if you're in the mood for a topper or a pie or something delicious like that, or even a milkshake, a thick shake, or a super thick shake. In fact, if you get yourself a Milk Bar card, you can buy 5 milkshakes and get the 6th one free, Jase.
Yeah, so good. Now, coming up next, actually, we're going to talk about Speedos because Keyzie's getting a little bit concerned about having to don the Speedos on Saturday to get into the Hot Spring Spa. They tried to get a photo of him, actually, true story, this in the studio, and you were very coy. I've never known you to be so coy,
okay,
Keyzie.
Jase, things happen when you work in radio where people will just send a text through going, oh, by the way, we're going to get you in your Speedos in the office today. We'll take a photo of you and blast it up online. Yeah. You'd know all about that, Jase, actually. They're like, photo of you and your backbone Speedos, will blast it up online. And I'm like, I'm not in the mood for that, really? You're going to get bloody caned by the listeners?
Well, it's good news for you. You're going to be broadcast all over the nation on Saturday night with the Black Clash.
But
I'll
be steamed.
And you,
So
but also you'll be right next to you. Haven't thought about this as well. Is going to be Mogi,
the most cut man on the planet.
The most cut man on the planet.
That's right.
It's going to be something to behold. I tell you what.
What we need is him looking real cut on one side, then you looking like real cut.
Yeah, totally. Unfortunately, I'm commentating, so I won't be in the Hot Spring Spa. But never mind. That's coming up next. In the meantime, here's a bit of Radiohead for you.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Tom Petty there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 14 minutes past 5 o'clock. Now, we're going to be at Bruco tomorrow at Mount Maunganui, the main road there, Keyzie?
That's right, on the main strip, 4 o'clock till 7. We will be doing the Hodaki Big Show live. Old Mogi will be joining us for the first show for 2024. So if you do want to come along, get there quick. First 100 through the door, free backbone T-shirt.
Yeah, amongst heaps of other stuff. Now, I've brought in our producer, Pugs.
Yeah, Pugs.
G'day, fellas.
How you going, Pugs?
Heaps better now, Jase. Cheers.
Yeah, now that you found your can of chili chicken. Good
sweet
stuff.
Chili.
Oh, sweet chili chicken.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sour
now,
chili
listen, the reason I got you in here, Pugs, is because Keyzie's having a bit of a hard time. He's a little bit worried. Of course, the Black Clash on Saturday.
Yeah.
And he has to get into a spa pool in the Speedos, and he's not happy about that scenario at
Is
all.
he?
About the fact that
Or is he quite stoked about
the fact that he's going to have to get in the speedos and be on national television. I thought you could just give him a bit of a fillip, a bit of support there, Pugs.
Yeah, mate. Look, I'm really sorry to hear that you're not feeling the best about this, because it is a really exciting opportunity that really should be bringing you joy.
Right.
So I am sorry to hear that you're upset.
Yes.
Thanks, and
Pugs.
we're here for you, aren't we, Jace?
Well,
You'll be up in the
I'm
commentary
here for
booth.
you, Keyzie.
Yeah, thanks, Pugs.
Yeah.
it's just, and I feel bad about it now. I made the comment earlier in the week that you sort of let yourself go over Christmas and stuff. But I know that your wife had a word with you last night, knowing that you're going to get into speedos. What was she talking to you about,
So
Keyzie?
she genuinely said to me, because I'm rocking a pretty horrific sort of T-shirt and shorts tan at the moment.
Oh,
Right.
Classic Kiwi male look, that one.
man.
Yeah, man.
So cool. Such a backbone.
Funnily enough, I'm fully tanned.
Really?
Yeah.
So good, Jace. That's awesome, man. Anyway,
Why are you
back to
looking at me like that, Pug?
No,
son?
you're
good.
Yeah.
So she genuinely offered to fake tan me. She's like, if you want, I can match you up so you're looking brown all over. And I was like, I don't give a crap about that. Like,
What I'm more concerned about with you in the Speedo scenario is you're running an exuberant bush at the moment.
Jace, we all know if there's one person here running a massive bush, it's you. You look like someone's trying to like get a bush or a shrub and just chuck a plastic bag over
And
it.
I'm
That's what you and Speedos
I'm
would
a
look
little
like.
bit concerned about tufts out the side there.
Tufts.
Yeah, tufts.
Because I run a tuft, eh?
You know, of that. Are you going to sort that out before you put the Speedos on?
Well, it depends if you let me borrow your weed whacker or not.
Yeah, well, sure. I'm happy to do that, Keyzie, if it helps.
Nah, to be honest, mate, I have thought about this. I've made the necessary adjustments and things.
Sure.
So we're looking pretty slick, ready to go. To be
Trimmed,
honest, yeah.
if you will.
Speaking of adjustments, this will make you feel a lot better about putting the
Somehow I
Speedos.
don't think it will, Jace.
This will make you feel a lot better about putting the Speedos on there, Keyzie.
Yeah.
I got the team to put a bit of padding in there. Like if I don't know if you're familiar with padded bras.
Like a push-up bra.
Yeah, very similar scenario.
So I'm going
for
to
you.
have a push-up undies.
Yeah, well, you're going to have
With my old chap just busting out there.
Look at it as like a little bit of insulation
Right, okay.
to really make that button mushroom pop.
Thanks, Jace. Thank you. But as I said earlier, my sort of secret to being able to do this and get on national TV in my Speedos there and in front of thousands of people is just to have a few lemonades responsibly. Just get amongst it and try not to look at how cut Mogi is.
Yeah, well, he's going to be massively cut and tanned. Yes, Pugs.
If I can just add here, Keyzie, I'm going to be right there next to you guys with the spa doing the social media.
Right.
So if you need an adjustment at any point or you need a second look,
Yeah.
because obviously your perspective, you won't have a
I won't be
mirror,
able to
you'll be
tell.
looking down. So if you want someone to look right at you
Yeah.
and get in there,
Yeah.
I'm your man, okay?
Absolutely.
I would seriously suggest, Pugs, just don't have him in it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Well, in the videos, just clip him out. 'Cause
Oh,
it'll be
okay.
him and Mogi, definitely.
Yeah.
And also, just on this, we're going to win our winner next, and that's the winner of the person that gets to join old Keyzie.
We're going to win them.
We're going to win our winner.
Join Keyzie and old Minogi in the spa pool in the second half, I think it is.
That's right. So if you enter the competition to win your winner and be the winner in our hot tub, keep your phone on. We're calling you next.
Good stuff. It's
Thanks.
all good, Keyzie. It'll be fine,
Yeah,
man.
thanks, man. Can't wait to have my push-up undies on.
Yeah.
Actually, I know what I'll do. I'm going to come in with a full Rager just to show you guys.
I'll get the 0.5 zoom out.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you, Pugs.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oasis there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 26 minutes past 5 o'clock. Great to have your company if you're just joining us. Also, you'll be aware of the fact that this week we were chatting a little bit about the fact that I need to get a new car.
You do. Your Nissan Tita was stolen.
Yeah, stolen, which was an absolute bastard. And then the cops found it and said it's totally fine, but it was a write-off.
It was. Then you spent the entire summer going through car yards, test driving various vehicles, and you fell in love with one, which I think is just disgusting.
I fell in love with an absolutely magnificent specimen, namely the Peugeot 308.
What year?
2013
Yeah,
or 14
nice.
or something like that.
Yeah, so like a 10-year-old French car, impossible to buy parts for, notoriously unreliable as well. You fell in love with it because
Yaddy, 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 Keyzie. Yaddy, blah, blah, blah.
you said it was the best driving car you'd ever been in.
Yes.
Now, two pieces of...
But wait,
What?
we also did a survey, a poll on this to ask if I
On
should
Instagram,
buy it.
yes.
And it was conclusive.
Well, it was 52-48.
Yes,
saying
same.
that you should buy it.
Yeah, and I sort of wonder how much of that 52 was because they were taking the piss as well, to be honest. But I'm still going to do it anyway.
So you are going to buy it?
Yeah, because I checked yesterday. It's still in the car yard.
Right. Well, that's crazy. You thought someone would have snapped it up by now.
Yeah, same. I couldn't believe it.
You should go there straight after this and slap all the cash down.
I can't. I got to go to my daughter's birthday.
Oh, damn.
But tomorrow morning,
yeah, man,
bright and early.
So before you do that, though, Jase, two pieces of evidence popped up today. I believe we were sent one via the old Instagram there.
Sure.
Now, this was from, it's probably about 15 years old, this, but you remember Top Gear?
Yes, I do. I love that show because I'm into my cars, Keyzie.
Yeah, of course, you would have loved it. Back in the day, Top Gear was my favourite TV show. They did a special and it was called The Worst Car in the World. Here is a direct audio clip from their findings from 2013.
Rising to the top of this cesspit of utter woefulness is this, the Peugeot 308. It's quite firm in an un-French sort of way, and yet it handles like a big bag of damp laundry. It feels all weighty and turgid. The controls feel turgid. This car, then, meets all of our criteria for the title of worst car in the world. It's not very nice to drive. It's not very nice to look at. It doesn't appear to be very well made. It's no cheaper than its vastly superior rivals. It's not very comfortable, nor is it very fast.
So that was a decade ago when the car you want came out and the biggest motoring show in the world at the time gave it the title of the worst car in the world.
Well, A, they don't know what they're talking about. B, I take massive umbrage with the fact that they said it doesn't look great.
Well, it
Because
does.
that's what first drew me to her. I went, what a magnificent specimen. Curvaceous, gleaming, sparkling.
There is no such thing as a good-looking Peugeot. Okay, there's a few like cool hatchbacks and stuff from back in the day, but they are all pretty damn ugly. And the second piece of evidence that came out was Georgia, who works here in the office today, was, oh, is Jason? Yeah, I need to have a word to him about buying a Peugeot. And I was like, oh, no, he won't be in until 5 minutes before the show, mate. You know what he's like. And then you eventually did come in, and she said, Jase, don't buy it. I had a 2013 Peugeot 308. Every 6 months, it went into crawl home mode, which is when the car goes into safety mode, won't get out of first gear, and you have to take it into the dealership to get it fixed. She had no end of troubles, and she ended up getting rid of it just to get it out of her life.
Well, I tell you what, this discussion has made up my mind for me.
Yeah.
I'm buying her.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, Blind Melon there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. Now, the Black Clash on Saturday, we were just talking previously about the fact that the boys are going to be in a hot spring spa.
Yeah.
Old Mogi and Keyzie in their backbone speedos.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, well, neither can I. It's going to be an absolute spectacle.
The funny thing is there is like a special area of hot spring spas where I think the Black Clash have run their own competition, and it's like a nice viewing area with free drinks and stuff. That's not our one. Ours is specifically in the party area at the front on its own.
Yes.
Where everyone's going to be way more steamed than everywhere else.
Yes.
And way more abusive. And for some reason I have to wear Speedos with backbone on the back. But fortunately, a couple of listeners also get to do the same thing.
Yeah, and we had a winner, actually, by the name of Bailey.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's in a golf tournament, but Bailey was going to pick his mate Ben, because you could pick a mate, right?
That's right.
And Ben's going to join us on the line. Ben, you mad? Oh, what's
Jase, can you
going...
tap the A, mate? Tap the A next to it.
Hang on, let me put my glasses on. I am tapping the A. It's
Next
not
to
working.
it. Next to it.
Look, come round here, Keyzie. Look, I'm tapping the A.
You tap that A. Pugs has come in from his studio in order to get this thing working.
My God, this is a debacle. It's not actually going through here.
Oh, it's a shame. So basically, Bailey, who won the competition, he's stuck in a golf tournament and can't actually talk to us on the phone. So we've got his mate Ben, who is actually able to talk to us on the phone, and now our phone lines have shit themselves.
Yeah, they've absolutely shat their pants, because I was really interested in talking to Ben about, you know, what sort of heat he was packing, what his expectations were for the afternoon, all of that sort of jazz, Keyzie. But now he's just made... Well, it's not Ben's fault, actually. It's just the normal technical debacle we have at Radio Hodaki.
That's right. And so, I mean, because does he have to wear Speedos, or do I?
Yeah, I think the winners have to wear Speedos as well.
Yeah, there. Hang on, actually.
Oh, there we go. Ben, you mad bastard. How's life?
G'day, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks, Ben. What are you up to, mate? What's going on?
Oh, I'm heading home from work. I've just pulled over on the side of the road. I couldn't be more excited about it, to be honest.
Yeah, she's
good on
gonna
ya.
she's gonna be a big weekend, Ben. Now, you're comfortable in speedos, mate. Can I start off there?
Yeah, I'd be very comfortable in speedos, especially next to Keyzie.
See, I
Yeah.
don't want someone who's very comfortable in speedos.
Tell me, Ben, are you quite cut? You in shape? What's going on?
No, absolutely not. No.
Oh, okay.
White and
Sweet.
brown.
So that's why you want to sit next to Keyzie.
Yeah. I'll look good.
Yeah, of course you will, Ben, mate. You sound like an absolute stallion of a man. But what's Bailey's deal as well? Is he pretty cut?
Yeah, he's in shape, man. He's in better shape than me. He's a pro golfer, so you'd kind of hope so.
Right. I've seen a lot of pro golfers. Is he running a John Daly type setup, or what's the deal?
Nah. He's running more like... he looks like he could run the accounts there at Howraki, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, nice stuff. Now tell me, Ben, are you excited about being in the spa with Keyzie and Mogi? Because I tell you what, Mogi is in impeccable shape.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm absolutely fizzing, to be honest. I did buy tickets to the Black Bash ages ago, and then this has come through, and I'm just absolutely hyped about it, eh?
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be a big evening. Well, I tell you what, mate, you enjoyed in the spa there with Bailey and Keyzie and Mogi, and I might pop down from the commentary to say good day as well and have a cold beersy with you. How does that sound?
Oh, mate, make my day.
Good on you, Ben. Look forward to meeting you on Saturday, man. Good times.
Cheers, fellas.
Thanks,
Yeah,
mate.
so good.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed, the Arctic Monkeys there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 12 minutes to 6 o'clock. Now, as well as travelling all around the world in this summer break, Keyzie, and my kayak fishing, I also took time to get the old quill out.
For writing purposes.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
actually have a quill?
Yes, I do have a quill,
Like a
actually.
feather?
Yeah, feather.
Right.
And I've got a little sort of writing studio there that catches the morning sun.
Really?
And I often go in there in my kimono.
Right.
And
Where do you get your ink from?
Well, you buy it, obviously.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
in a little pottle.
Yeah.
So I actually got into my poetry quite a bit over the summer, and I was wondering if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to share with the audience one of the poems I wrote over the summer.
Sure. Do you want to give them some sort of, what's it about or anything like that? Or
No, I don't like to do that because it's up to the people to decide what it is for them.
Put their own meaning.
You put their
assign
own
yeah,
meaning
okay.
inside it. That's the whole point of poetry, Keyzie.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
I know what it means for me.
Right.
But yeah, no, I leave that to the punters.
Well, I might have a think about it then and come up with my own meaning for it afterwards.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Do you want some?
Can I have some background music? Just no, that's good.
All right.
It's called Cake by the Ocean.
Cake.
All
right.
Oh no. See you walking round like it's a funeral. Not so serious, girl. Why those cold feet? We just getting started. Don't you tiptoe, Waste time with a masterpiece. Don't waste time with a masterpiece. You should be rolling with me. You should be rolling with me. You're a real life fantasy. You're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully. Let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going blind from the sweet, sweet craving. Whoa-oh. Let's lose our minds and go frickin' crazy. I keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be Diddy. You'll be Naomi. Whoa-oh. Let's lose our minds and go frickin' crazy.
Right.
Keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean.
Right. So the bits where you're like, is that written into the poem?
Yeah.
Right. And the I and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And who's Diddy and Naomi?
Well, that's the characters that I created. I mean, I'm Diddy, obviously.
You're right. So it's not P Diddy.
I was going to say Big Diddy.
Right.
But I just stuck with Diddy.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought when you first started, it was going to be about eating cake by the ocean and being serene and stuff. And
Wow, it kind of is about that, yeah.
Right. It made.
Actually, I wish I had gone with Big Diddy now.
Yeah. Who's Naomi?
Naomi's whoever you want it to be, Keyzie.
Right. Okay. Cool.
You know
cool.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was good, Jase.
Thanks, man.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Queen and David Bowie there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Thursday. Very good, Keyzie. Well done. Hey, coming up after 6 o'clock, of course, What's for Tea New Zealand? Text us 3483. Remember, everyone that texts through goes in the draw for a $50 night day voucher. Also, the fan favourite, What's on the TV with Mike Minogue.
That's
Be
right.
good actually to have Mogie back, to add to that.
Yeah.
Because you've been kind of half-arsing it a little
I
bit.
have Jase tonight. All right, here's the deal. Tonight, I'll carry it.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to really grab it by the scruff of the neck.
It's not going to be one of your half-assed documentaries or something, or making noodles or something like that, is it?
No, it's not going to be making noodles.
Because I know that you're dictated to by your wife and what she likes to watch.
How dare you talk about my wife?
Well, I'm not. No, this is what you say, is that you can only watch certain things because she doesn't like the violent stuff and all that sort of carry on.
Yeah, violence and scariness, no.
What about sort of nudie stuff?
Oh, no, she's down with that.
Oh, she's down with the nudie
Big
stuff?
time.
Did you watch Poker Hot Ass the other day?
No.
Oh,
I'll watch that. Me and Pugs are sharing a hotel room this weekend for the Black Clash. Well, I reckon we'll watch it together.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Yeah,
good
yeah,
call.
yeah.
All that after 6.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day on this glorious Thursday evening. Now, for the cricket lovers out there, the West Indies have just bowled Australia out. Australia has a lead of 98, so a pretty good effort actually by the West Indies. They were bowled out for 180-odd. The Australians for 280-odd, so there you go, Keyzie.
So good, thank you.
No worries, mate. Now listen, the podcast outro, which is bonus material we do outside of the radio show. I can't even remember what we talked about very much today on the podcast. All I remember is you were in a foul mood.
Oh, I was in a foul mood. So all this week, because Mogie's away, he's back tomorrow though, we've had Pugs-san in, fresh from a trip to Japan over New Year's, so he probably features in this clip. And if you don't know what the outro is, as Jay said, it's bonus content. If you want to find it, search Hodaki Big Show wherever you get your podcast from.
Keyzie is in a her of a mood.
A good mood?
No, not a good mood.
Yes,
he has been absolutely throwing tansies all over the place.
Jase,
I don't know what he got in his bonnet, but he is just next level, Pugs-san.
You're a master of projection, aren't you?
You actually are. You have come in the worst mood ever because there weren't any parks at the gym this morning.
And then there were no bananas at home for you.
And then you went to the store and they had no bananas either. And then you went into your daughter's room and she had all the bananas.
Pissed you off something.
So good.
Yeah, but you've come through it well, though, Keyzie, so that's a good thing, buddy.
I've turned around. It's almost like I wasn't even in a bad mood. That's how well I've turned it around.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it, too. I feel like that 2 hours ago didn't exist.
How about 3 hours?
Oh, 3
hours.
hours.
It is 2 hours. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, by the way?
I'm feeling great, man.
Yeah, you happy now?
Yeah, I'm in a great mood.
Have you got bananas at home yet?
Oh, I don't know, actually. I have to speak to my wife.
Well, you could. You could stop on the way home and get some.
Yeah, that's true. I could. Now, speaking of food, keep those texts coming on 3483. What's for tea, New Zealand? Let's get into some tunes, shall we?
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, Pearl Jam there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening. Speaking of food, actually, fellas, I'm pretty bloody hungry at the moment.
Oh, yeah? Should we see what New Zealand's having for tea?
Yeah.
What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie. And Pugs-san and Hoity J. So a lot of texts coming through on 3483. A lot, fellas. How many you want to hear tonight?
6.
No. That's way too many.
2.
That's a lot of texts.
I'll give you 3.
All right, away you go.
And don't forget everyone that texts through on 3483 in the draw for a $50 night-day voucher. Jase, if you were any good at kayak fishing, you would use squid ink for your poetry. Which is a good point. You can fish up a squid, milk it into a little pottle, and then use that.
Who says I don't?
You did. You said you buy it.
Sometimes.
Someone here's having lasagna for dinner, but zhuzhing it up with a bit of the old kaitaia fire.
Yeah, nice.
Yum.
I had a lasagna the other day, actually. Beautiful.
It was only 3 layers, though, wasn't it?
But
It's not really lasagna.
But I also, I had a little side sort of dish of kasundi.
What is that?
It's like a Indian sort of relish.
Oh, yum.
It's really yum.
Mango?
It was eggplant. Sounds gross, but really yummy. Carry on.
G'day, you backbones. On a roadie to Southland. Shout out, by the way. Going to stop off at Ashburton for dinner for some nuggies and a quarter pounder.
Hopefully from night and day.
Absolutely. I love road tripping and eating while driving.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. Now, Pugson, we had a bit of drama this afternoon, didn't you? Where you were making your meal, what's it called? Chop chicken.
So it's chop chicken. I had the sweet chili flavour in the can there. I was putting that in some brown Uncle Ben's rice, pairing it with some hot sauce and some mayo.
Yeah. And then drama. The old chop chili chicken went missing.
Fast hands Hoyt.
Yeah. So, but it was quite funny actually, because I think because you hadn't eaten for a while actually, you know, and you were so busy doing so much stuff, you were inadvertently put the
for your radio show,
chop chicken in another room, and
that was
completely,
weird. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Completely forgot.
I know, I've never done that before either.
I've done that so many times.
Yeah, I know.
You can't, once I get food out, you can't separate me from my food, so it's sort of like random that happened.
Yeah, I totally relate.
Yeah.
What are you having for dinner tonight, Pugson?
So I'm actually getting some Wendy's. Do you like Wendy's, Jase?
You know, Jase, the burger place,
Jase.
Wendy's?
Yeah, do you like Wendy's?
Do you like Wendy's?
Yeah, I like Wendy's.
Do you like Wendy's nuts?
Got him a cue.
But I actually am having Wendy's.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, Keyzie.
Tonight, I just texted my wife, said Jase wants to know what we're having for dinner. She
My
said,
wife.
she texted back saying pork lard.
What?
And then auto-corrected it because it's pork lard.
Oh, pork
Oh,
lard.
yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
pork
nice.
lard.
Those are fancy.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, she's going to have that in little like lettuce cups, and we've got frozen bao buns. I'm going to put them in the frozen bao buns.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
make little pork lard bao buns.
We used to do that with the old pork mince, spice it up a bit, throw in all the herbs and spices in a little lettuce cup. It's bloody good, man.
That's that's exactly what we're having. Yeah,
Bit of lemon zest.
yeah, hopefully.
Chuck a couple of anchovies in there as well. That'll really top it off, Keyzie.
Jase, what are you having?
Barbecue tonight, I believe.
Oh, that's right, your daughter's birthday.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what my wife said she was going to pick some stuff up and and you know, my daughter and all her friends are going to bring stuff as well.
That's good.
And I'll probably whip up a salad between here and the barbecue.
Right.
Have you given any more thought to the stigma around anchovies?
But I have no stigma around anchovies.
What if you stigma?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, rock it out there, Collective Soul on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening. Eyes to the front, Keyzie. Bloody Nora. Have some respect, man.
Sorry, Jase.
Your bloody eyes popping out of your head there, almost on the table.
He was just wearing such a funny shirt. It was like, you know.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue. Yeah.
So good. You see how we did it in sync that I sounded like I almost disappeared there.
You pulled out on me again, Keyzie.
Nah.
You keep pulling out.
Do you want me to leave it in?
I want you to leave it in.
Even when Mogie's here?
Well, no, when Mogie's here, you don't even need to be here.
Right.
You don't even to put it in at all.
Right, okay.
But when it's just you and me, leave it in.
Okay.
Stop pulling out.
Okay.
All right?
What have I been watching? Didn't watch anything last night because I was out for tea with my mates.
Oh, yeah, your little bar. Your Korean. Was it Korean or?
Korean hot pot.
Yeah, nice. How was your broth?
Delicious. Went for the spicy pork bone broth. And then on next to it, you have another hot plate where you put whatever food you want, whatever meats you want, and cook that up. So I had pork belly, bacon, some beef strips and stuff. Cook it all up, put it in a big bowl with some noodles and some broth. Delicious.
Yeah, great.
What did I watch on TV? Nothing, but I watched Last Stop Larimer over the summer.
Oh, yes. What did you think?
I'd never seen it.
Yes.
Just great.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
And you would have done this. You would have contemplated about living there, right?
Totally.
I was doing that. I was like, what would I do there?
That's the quick. Well, do what everyone does there and just get absolutely steamed all the time.
Yeah,
which is pretty much what anyone does there. They're all getting steamed.
And so, if you don't know what it is, it's on Netflix, 2-part little doco, real story about a bloke who goes missing from a small town in the Northern Territory. Only 11 people live there, and everyone's a suspect.
Yes, totally.
And the weirdest part were the two sort of people that had only been there about 4 years, the newcomers they called them.
Yes.
And the first question they asked them was, so why Larimer? Why'd you move to Larimer? And they were like, oh, we better not talk about that. It's like, so what would make you move to Larimer in the middle of nowhere and then not want to talk about it?
Yeah, exactly.
Dodgy.
It is my absolute dream that we do the big show from Larimer. We do a broadcast from there.
From Fran's Tea House.
You know what I mean? And well, maybe. Or the pub there. That would be so good.
It would be good.
Really good.
We wouldn't get any people there with us, though. It would just be us.
Yeah, but I love that.
We could reunite you and Light Cam Billy.
Yeah,
who lives in the caravan.
Good stuff. I watched an old classic last night.
Oh, yeah?
Die Hard On.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one. That's an action flick, eh?
Yeah, wow, there's plenty of action for sure. Yeah, there's heaps of action.
And
it's just non-stop action. Runs at about 2:40, I think. She's a long one.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's with Alan Dickman plays the bad guy, eh?
Yeah, totally.
Has it aged well?
Yeah, really well.
Okay.
Didn't notice it at all. But yeah, highly recommended. Die Hard On.
And did you get to the climax?
I got to a climax.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
AC/DC there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening. Be good to catch up with Mogi again tomorrow, Keyzie.
Oh, I can't wait. I've been hanging out for it all week.
Yeah.
I was told that him and I were doing the show, just the two of us this week.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I don't know, the wires obviously got crossed. But it was me and you this week.
Yeah.
So, because I probably wouldn't have come back. Probably wouldn't have come back early from holiday.
Oh, right. if you'd realised. Yeah, with a bit of a mix-up, wasn't it, Keyzie?
Yeah, a bit of a I hate it when that happens.
But I tell you what, it's going to be great to catch up with old Mogi at Bruco on the main street at Mount Maunganui.
That's right.
And seriously, people, I've got a feeling it's going to be a beautiful evening. We want you down there. We want you to be a part of it. Just a reminder, too, the first 100 people through the door, a free Backbone T-shirt. Bloody good deal, that.
It is a good deal. You want your Backbone T-shirt, especially if you're going to the old Black Clash on Saturday night. That, paired with a Steady the Ship, is pretty much a guaranteed good time. And also, everyone that slaps you on the ass in the draw for a $1,000 voucher, Jase.
Slaps me on the ass?
Well, that's what the ad I heard yesterday said.
Oh, right, okay. What do they get?
$1,000.
Oh, okay.
But you can enter as many times as you like.
Yeah, it sounds really good. But seriously, and we're going to have food tabs and, beverage tabs all that sort of stuff. So come on down, say good day. I believe, as I mentioned earlier, Mogi's dropping his price on the selfies there.
Yeah.
If you wanted one with Keyzie, well, of course, he doesn't charge. Why would he? Because no one would pay it. And if you want one with old Hoodie J, look, just fill your boots.
Yeah.
Give me a slap on my firm, peachy ass, and I'll take a photo with you any day of the week, no worries at all.
That's right. So, Bruco, Mount Maunganui, tomorrow, unless you're listening to this on a podcast, in which case, Friday, 4 o'clock, Bruco at the Mount, Export Beer Garden. It's going to be magnificent.
Good times.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. Done and dusted for your Thursday evening. What's the plan tonight, Keyzie? A quiet one, obviously. Big day tomorrow, big weekend coming up. You don't want to be pushing the boat out tonight.
That's right. We are up early tomorrow, heading down to beautiful Tauranga there for the Black Clash and the live show at Mount Bruco. I am going to go home. We've got pork mince out. I don't know what we're using it for.
Oh, man.
What's wrong with pork mince?
No, nothing. It just makes me laugh.
Yeah, right.
For some reason, yeah.
Have some, hoisin sauce or something with it, something delicious, no doubt, and then we'll watch something on TV.
Is that going to be on like on rice or in a salad, or how are you cooking it?
I don't actually know.
It's just pork mince at this point.
Well, I think my wife will have it on a salad with vermicelli or something.
Yes.
But we've got frozen bao buns, just the buns in the freezer.
Right.
So I might put the mince in them and have bao buns, Jase. What are you up to, Jase?
I'm off to the park, actually. It's my daughter Millie's birthday today, so we're going to have a barbie in the park with all her mates. Looking forward to that.
Happy birthday, Millie.
Very much so. So listen, make sure you're there at Bruco tomorrow, Mount Maunganui. We want to see you there.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Until then, you have a safe evening. See you later.